Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Spook Coast to Coast. Jen and Armando are having technical difficulties with their Wi-Fi, so they'll be back on. So I'm saying Armando's spiel. I hope I did it right. How's everybody doing? It's kind of weird, awkward being by myself. Oh, shit. Hey, Chaz. Hey, Cheaty. I know I said hi, Haunting Angels, but I say it again. Hi. Waiting for Jen and Armando. Their internet went out. They have to restart their Wi-Fi. What? Yeah, so should we talk about while we're waiting? I have no idea what to talk about. Oh. Okay. We're just waiting for them. Did everybody have a good weekend? Yes. Can't wait to have you back on. Is it next weekend? Let's see. I think it is, right? You'll be on? Yep, that was the next weekend. Whoop, whoop. I feel like it's awkward because I'm like, I only see myself. Oh, nice. Okay. Editing is a B. I hate freaking editing. My ass hurts and my ears hurt and everything else hurts. Oh, cool. Yeah, I seen some of your videos. Well, I seen that Mackie Mansion. That was pretty cool. I haven't finished it yet. I'm so behind. I got to catch up on everybody's video. Joey's coming in right now. Sorry if I'm looking. That's crazy. It is hours, yeah. Editing, it does suck. But it is worth it because I like watching it come together. Yeah. This is why I've always said I can't be like a YouTuber because it requires so much and I just can't. Oh, here they are. I just can't keep up with the demand. Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Oh.
Fuck.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Well,
now we can hear you.
Sorry about that.
I try to do you, but I think I failed.
I couldn't say anything because we have, I don't know, it decided to shit on us now that we wanted to go live.
There's a storm that's going on, and we're getting the feeder bands of the storm, so the internet has been wonky to say the least. But here we are. We're doing the best that we can. So, yes. Everyone, welcome to another episode of Spooked Coast to Coast.
That's what I missed. What did I say that? I don't remember.
Does it sound like somebody pissing?
Who?
No, I don't hear anything.
Hissing?
Pissing. It's raining over there.
Oh.
They're having a storm.
No. Okay. So, welcome, everyone. We have Joy and Joey, JJ Paranormal. And we have Jen and Mondo, 305 Paranormal. And folks, we don't have we are going to have a discussion about Jenny and I's trip to the Gettysburg Bash.
Dang, you can hear the rain? I can't even hear it.
Lightly in the background.
No, I hear fans. We have fans and shit going over here.
I don't know if you put your ear head to the thing. Like, it's real light. You hear it.
All right. We had the fish tank on. We just disconnected it, so maybe you won't hear that.
Are they going to be able to breathe?
They'll breathe. It's just my filter sucks. Okay. Yeah, they'll be all right.
They'll be all right till the show's over. Okay.
So what's up with you guys? How was your week?
So our weekend's been busy. Good busy, though. We went to the baseball game. And then
the Angels and Mets
yesterday.
yesterday.
And then we did an investigation yesterday. and then didn't get home till like 3:00 in the morning. And then today we're going to do the show and then go to Disney and then have another investigation. So it's a good busy.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
gonna
excited.
go to the same place that you went yesterday or no?
No, so yesterday was the Kellogg house. Remember with Corey? We did the one
Yeah.
with Corey. And that might be our last time there, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
so we wanted to go there, but tonight is a undisclosed location.
Yeah, tonight will be at an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
It's close to where I work. Well, it's in the area where I work.
Mhm.
But I just can't. We won't be able to disclose it because the person who's allowing us to go do it is
Should you even say that?
invisible.
They're invisible.
They're going to John Cena's house.
Yeah. But it's a huge mansion. Supposedly there was nuns living there.
Yeah,
You could tell you
it's
the
a
story.
mansion. It's a pretty cool
I bet.
mansion. It's huge. It has like 3 stories, and then you have a 4th story. Only the 4th story
Basement.
is basically like a terrace, like it's almost like a bell tower. And then you have the basement.
So 5 stories. Well, do you count it?
Technically, but
Yeah.
I mean, you have the basement, 3 stories, and then you have the bell tower, which is not necessarily a story, but it's another level that goes up through some narrow stairs.
Sorry, wait. Sierra said I got super ears from editing.
What happened?
Before you guys jumped on, we were talking about editing. She said she was editing. I was like, I hate
Oh.
editing. My ass hurts and my ears hurt. And so
Yeah.
she says, I got super ears from
So
For real.
the people who used to live on the property chose not to stay because there's too much. I guess there's too much activity.
There were nuns there, right?
No, and then the nuns lived an adjacent building. It's literally like maybe 20 feet away, where there was a horse stable in the bottom, and then on top, it was where the nuns stayed.
Mm-hmm.
But due to the activity in that building, they usually, because nuns, I guess.
Wait. Did you hear? I heard a keyboard piano go, just like we did at the Omen house. Fucking flashback.
Oh, I put my volume up. So
Did
maybe
you?
that's-
Okay, it was like a fucking flashback. I was like,
and I was
what?
like, why he sounds so low?
But
That right there. You heard it?
No, I didn't. No, let me hear it. Do it again.
It's not as loud as the first
I
time.
hear it. I hear you tapping, but I don't hear that. But I heard a. It was a fucking flashback of David Omen.
You don't hear that? Look.
Sierra, you have super ears.
I don't hear
Do you
that.
hear anything? I don't hear anything.
Oh.
But
Maybe it's only us. I don't know.
but when we do investigations, though, we do hear a lot of REM pod.
Yeah,
beats.
like REM pod beats.
So we can't tell if it's coming from the fucking the spirit box or is it coming from the freaking like the REM pod itself? Because it's like it throws us off. It's like it's fucking playing with us,
Oh yeah.
Even Corey was hearing that.
Yeah.
We were like, "Where's that coming from?" Because it was like we were like tripping. Like, was it the REM pod beeping or was it the spirit box?
Yeah.
I hate
So
I feel like when we do investigations, I hear the REM pod for like way after.
Yeah,
I'll be home and I still be hearing that.
yeah. Oh,
Let me just. I was told there. So the nun spot where they lived, there was the barn on the bottom with the horses. On top was where they stayed, and due to, I guess they at one point they were trying to like pray. Usually they pray, and then usually whatever's passing passes, and they stay where they're at. But it wasn't passing. Whatever was there wasn't passing, so they asked to leave and be moved to another portion of the campus because I'm saying it's a campus. And then so now that building is vacant and it's only used by like maintenance or whatever, but it's vacant and they still have the apartment, the little rooms where the nuns stayed on top in that building, and then directly across is the mansion.
Yeah, I've never been there. He called me and he was like video called me and walking me through it. Looks cool. I can't wait.
So the person that I'm gonna speak to, he has some pictures that he had taken. I'm gonna ask him if maybe he can send me the picture. But there was the shadow figure that was caught, and a lot of those doors in that mansion, the doors are like probably say like 8 feet,
Yeah.
and that figure was up like standing about 8 feet tall.
Oh, and then the owner's ashes are still in the house.
Yeah, the owner's ashes is still in the house.
Yeah.
And a nun died in that house.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
A
know.
whole bunch of. And
Oh.
that was it had to do with what was that? They were in a convent and all that shit. What movie was that?
The nun?
Yes, I have a.
Yeah, I was like, what's that?
Dude.
There was the nun, and they all like formed a circle, and then the evilness came, and they were praying, and then it killed them all.
Dude, I have a nun costume. Like,
Yeah,
a whole,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking. I told him, I said, I want to dress in the nun costume and like fucking make a little video and hide and.
Oh my god, dude! I think that bitch is scary.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that fucking outfit.
I want to get contacts that match the yellow eyes that she has to make it more like legit.
Oh, they have it. I've seen it. Like, look up the nun contacts.
All I need
or
is
whatever.
that, and I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we're going tonight.
Yeah.
Do they? Why do you think that place has activity?
It's been, I think it's been around since the 1800s. It's old. Like, it was back when like there was like dirt roads, horse carriages.
Okay.
It was back around when, like, I guess witches, people believed in witches and stuff like that. So
And that's the original location, right?
Yeah, that's the original location. It hasn't been moved. The only thing, the area around it has been changed, and then I guess turned into a school around it.
I see like a lot of places that say like that. Maybe like how can I say places of worship or whatever, churches and convents and stuff like that. They hearing bells, probably. They have activity, but I feel it's always like something dark, always trying to take over that place that would be like like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, if it's abandoned, like we've been to a few places, a lot of people come and they'll do like satanic rituals and stuff like that in places like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it has like just bad air.
Look, I'm going to show you this picture of me and Joey. It was foggy.
Uh-huh.
It was foggy, so we took advantage of the fog. So we dressed up in our costume. We probably look like fucking crazy people to our neighbors, but we dressed up in the fog and made little videos. It was so fun.
Was it Halloween or was it not Halloween?
No, it wasn't even Halloween.
It was just foggy.
It was just foggy.
It was
It's the
foggy,
perfect
and she's like, "Hey, let's go dress up real quick." I'm like,
and he's like, "No!" So I had to, complain and bitch.
we're
to get him to do it.
running up and down the street in the fog,
hiding behind trees, making
That is fucking hilarious.
Hey, Dan Tex, yeah.
Dan Tex, hey, I want to say thank you for everybody being here. Limestone,
Yes, thank
Chaz, Yvette, Dan Tex, Cheedy, Black Smoke. Let me see. I'm catching up @𝗟𝗓𝗃. I know that's not
Angels.
The Angels, both Sierra and Yvette.
Mhm.
I think that was it for now. And you guys for putting up with our shit. Yeah, no, our internet is
No, Cheedy, that was my.
we had to restart it. So
That was my idea. I'm the crazy one.
nothing wrong with him. Fun, yes. Thank you guys. So all right. So last weekend we went to Pennsylvania and we attended. It's called the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, and the people who set that up, it's two nice people. They're called their names are Pamela and Stephen Barry, and the I don't know how long that event has been running. I can't remember. It's been a long time. This is the first time that we've gone, but we know people that have been there for like many years. And what their purpose is they do that Paracon and they raise money for wounded warriors. And another charity is called Dana's Pink Wishes, which is for underprivileged children, and I think they also donate to like cancer charity.
Oh, wow.
And this year they broke a record and they were able to raise over $20,000. So I don't know what the previous record was. I think the previous record was, it might have been 18. I could be wrong, but I know this year was 20,000 20,000, and with the help of the volunteers, they have raffles, donations, toys. If I had known that, I would have brought some toys. I didn't know that, but yeah. So all of that, they put this whole con together, and everybody goes there, has fun. It's like a big, I don't know, like a big frat house is what I end up calling it during the weekend, bro. Everybody was just like having fun, wilding out, and music all day long.
Was there a lot of people?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It's essentially two different hotels, and the big conference room in each of the hotels is what is how big the venue was. So you would constantly see people walking back and forth. The two hotels, they connect to each other, so you never technically have to leave. What's up, James? James was actually at the Gettysburg Bash as well.
Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't, for anybody that doesn't know, 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is him.
Yeah, 𝗟𝗏𝗡 is me. So I said hello back.
Yeah, he was saying hi to back to
who's that guy,
𝗟𝗏𝗡. I know. He's like, who the fuck is talking to?
Yeah, so it was the first time that they held it at this particular hotel this year, and it seems like it did well because they're already accepting reservations for next year.
Nice.
So if you want to head to the Gettysburg Bash, I believe a big chunk of the room in the nicer hotels, what folks were calling it, are already booked for next year's Gettysburg Bash. So
wow,
if you guys are interested, get to reserving already.
Like literally the weekend right after, they were like saying that it's an Eisenhower hotel, and the one right next to it is Aspire, and Aspire is like booked almost. It's way smaller than Eisenhower though. I thought that one was fine.
If you don't stay there, can you still go?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No. Yeah, because there's people that like James. He rented at a cabin or some shit on the battlefield. So that whole area is the Gettysburg Battlefield, anyways. And it's like there's Airbnbs everywhere. You have the historical section, which I was going to rent there, but then I didn't rent it on time. And stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. After you guys went, I went to watch YouTube videos. I didn't realize how big it is. It's huge.
Yeah.
Fucking huge.
I
did not know that until I saw it in person.
Yeah.
Like the actual
area, the battle site,
dude.
Yeah.
Like it's everything.
It goes for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, I did not think it was that big. It's insane.
Yeah, they have a lot of memorials and a lot of.
And there's places that we didn't even go to, like even where stuff took place, and we never even like looked at it. So massive.
We had a few hours to sightsee,
but country riding everywhere, dude.
I kind of felt like that wasn't enough time.
No, at all.
We're gonna go again next year.
Nice.
And we're gonna take a look at some other locations there, but it was very nice. I really much enjoyed it.
So is there vendors there, like vendors that sell stuff?
Vendors, you can have your own table there.
Going back to that, you don't necessarily have to stay at the hotel to go to the Gettysburg Bash. They give you a bracelet. It's like $20, and you get to go in and out however many times you want. And the bracelet is good for the admission for the
whole weekend,
3 days, pretty much.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they have like food trucks. Also, say one of the people that was not only vendors, but like, our team War Party, they had a table there, and so we were sitting at that table. So all different paranormal teams have tables there, like whatever they, if they want to sell stuff, there's merch, or say if they make equipment being sold there, like a whole bunch of stuff, and just hang out, whatever.
Nice.
But there was conferences, so like Ron and Lourdes, we had Ron on earlier.
Previous
remember?
Guest, Ron 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗃 with the Staticom.
Yeah, so he had his own room, and he was running Staticom like throughout the weekend, basically.
Oh, so you got the experience of like in person. That's cool.
Yeah, so we was hanging out with him. I think it was Friday night he came in.
Yeah,
So like from 11 o'clock to like 2 something in the morning,
we
we were like hanging out with them and just listening to that.
we
Freaking
got
crazy.
a hooked up version of it because he has to set up and he needs to verify that the Wi-Fi connection from the hotel is sufficient enough to be able to run that program, and everything was working awesome. So to shout out to all you guys, Ron, Lourdes, Tony, Cherie, Chris, Audra, all you guys, Todd and Carmela, Jenny,
Yeah, we met
Anthony,
all the people that.
that whole group of people. They were so welcoming to us, and we appreciate them. And
That's cool.
yeah, it was very
Yeah.
cool to see them, and that was one thing that they kept even telling us. It's awesome to see like this online and chat or whatever video. It's one thing to do that, and then it's another thing to actually meet face to face and
Yeah.
get to hang out.
Yeah.
We all had a great time.
Awesome. Oh.
James said, forgot about the vendors in the Aspire Hotel. I didn't see any vendors in the Aspire. The only people I saw in the Aspire was Ron. I think he should have had his room on the other side, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What I did know that was there was Armando was talking to a wrestler guy. I don't know his name.
His name is Lloyd. He's essentially he's a relative of he's a cousin of The Rock, Roman Reigns, the Usos. He's Yokozuna. He's
Okay.
a relative to all of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alpha
so-
Sika.
So
Yeah.
he was wrestling there in that hotel in one of their ballrooms or some shit.
Yes, in the equivalent to where the bash was held, that big portion is what they had checked out on the other side on the Aspire. So they held a wrestling match there. They had a what's that called with the mechanical bull?
Oh, they had a mechanical bull
Bull
there.
riding?
Yeah,
Bull
bull
riding.
riding.
And they had some other things there too. But they were just opening it up for the bigger attractions. So maybe next year they invite more people, or maybe they have other vendors go over there too.
Yeah. Then they had food trucks, and then they had their own thing. On Friday night, no, it might have been Saturday night. Was the dinner? What day was that?
So we had the honor to go to a VIP dinner. That was Friday night.
Oh shit! VIP guys.
We got the VIP. Very important people. These right here. So yeah, we got to hang out with a lot of awesome folks there. So we're Jenny and I are chatting. We're waiting to go get our food, and little did I know, I go and I turn around, and standing right behind us was our now good friend Daryl Marston. Daryl Marston, for all you folks that don't know, he is the owner of My Haunted Manor. And he also was running the My Haunted Hotel in England as well, right?
No, other people are running that, but he's from Ghost Hunters.
He's from the Ghost Hunters show.
Oh, what's his name on the Google? I have to put a face because I forget. Who?
Daryl Marston.
Thank you,
Daryl Marston.
Daryl
Marston. Maybe STIN.
Oh, okay. He's this guy. If anybody doesn't know.
Yes. Super
nice
guy.
Yeah.
Super nice. Oh, Debbie McCain. Debbie, what's up? Debbie was a vendor.
Yeah, Debbie was a vendor there at
the Gettysburg.
So she had her table. She had, I forget what she had, because when I saw her table at
she was selling Florida water. That I did remember seeing.
Oh, yes, she was selling like spiritual stuff.
Yes, and it was awesome to see Debbie. Anytime I get to see her, I can get a hug and just some nice words. She's amazing. So it was cool to see her.
Debbie, are you gonna go back next year by any chance? I'm wondering. I saw her table, but not her. Because James, you weren't even. Where were you, James?
James was,
James was all over the damn place.
He was super popular, man. You can't blame the man.
James was all over the damn place.
So yeah, we got to talk with him, and very awesome person. And it just so happened that Jenny was actually trying to make reservations at the Haunted Manor that's located in Columbia, Pennsylvania. It's about, you would say, like an hour.
It's an hour away from
Gettysburg Bash. But she wasn't able to reserve that far ahead for the bash.
Yeah, this was back in about February when I was setting up the hotels and stuff like that to go here in July. And so while I was talking to, I thought I was talking to Jeff. Apparently, it was back and forth, and I ended up talking to Trey. So Jeff Bader, I think his last name is Bader, and Trey Bader. They're both brothers. So those three, Daryl, Trey, and Jeff, are the ones that run My Haunted Manor here. And he was like, oh, that they hadn't set, because they had just opened, probably like in March, and it was like a soft open. So like you can like rent, and so the whole thing with My Haunted Manor is they have My Haunted Hotel in UK. I think that was the first one. So you can go there. They're filming 24/7, and I think you're able to get that footage, but it's like you have the live nerve server that they have running. Then at 2 a.m. they cut off, and then you can go sleep there, or you can just like leave, I guess. But like you're being filmed 24/7. It's like your own little paranormal TV show.
Oh, there's cameras inside?
But yeah, everywhere.
Do they give you access to the video?
Yes, I didn't get that, but you can. That is like if you go and set up and all that. Yeah, you have the, I guess, like your nerve setter, like you have the camera to all the camera access and stuff like that. And so I was looking at their camera setup. So there was one room that we had went to, that I don't think there was a camera where we were at least in my direction. I could be wrong because it was freaking dark in there. Mm-hmm. But I know there was one maybe over me going the way, like towards the door, but I don't know if there was one the opposite direction. I don't remember that. But it has like cameras everywhere in every room. That place had like, I think it's 11 rooms. It's huge. Oh, wow. Yeah. That it has a basement. So that particular location, if we're gonna talk about that, is it was built in 1804, and the original name of it is called the Samuel Miller Mansion, and he was one of the probably the first, not one of the first, but him and three other gentlemen, I think, were the original people that set up that part of Pennsylvania. And I think a bank ended up buying the building afterwards. So he made the building, didn't stay there long. A bank ended up buying it, and the bank had to do with the bridge, because there's like a big bridge that's like right by there. Anyway, that house used to have, in the basement, used to have a pathway for the Underground Railroad, and it's still there. There's, I think, I didn't get to go into like one little room in there, and we wanted to go back to the basement, and we never ended up going back. But I don't know if it's closed. I'm assuming it's closed off, but it's so nothing down there. It's just fucking dirt and like wood holding the whole thing up. And I was like, scary. It's scary because I was afraid the whole building's just gonna fall on me. We're like, how can you ghost there?
She's thinking, well, this is not a spoiler anymore. If you guys haven't seen it already, whatever. She thought we were gonna get Queen 𝗟𝗓 over here. What? With the building falling on top of us, Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, no. Like there's some places there are pretty questionable, and I was like, holy crap.
We didn't see. We heard there was a train that was passing by, and you heard it like super loud down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I was running a DR session. I had to stop it. I was like, bro, it's abnormally loud, because we heard it in the other floors, and it wasn't as loud.
How close is the track? How close was the track?
Like across the street.
It's literally across the street.
So not only that, that building is in a corner. Across the street is the railroad tracks, right?
Mhm.
That's been there for like ever.
Right.
And then behind the railroad tracks, you can go into like another street and it goes into a neighborhood, but right in that little neighborhood is not that big. Maybe it's like a row of houses. Behind that is the river.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
how to say the river's name because I will butcher it, but it's called the 𝗟𝗲𝗃𝗯𝗃. Don't come for me.
I think you got it.
It might be that.
I think you got it. I'm
My dad
actually
knows how to
impressed.
say it good, but I cannot.
I'm impressed.
And that's all. It's a native name, Native American name. And so while we were there, it's funny because that we got a lot of things mentioning like water, and I was like, wait, so you're talking about like the water that's right here because it's very close. What we didn't notice was that every time the train did like go by, say if I didn't bring the obelisk. What I did bring was the other thing, the postscript. Like it would like boom, like it would like ramp up with words, or like not only that, but I think like you would hear shit. So I don't know if the train passing by, and it'll be long. There'll be like long trains.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That maybe that ramped up some energy in those times, because like the postscript, I mean, that shit would be like word vomit out, blah, 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 and I was like, yo, what the hell? And then there was one point where he was doing an Estes, and I was holding that, and that was one thing I did notice with that, when every time a train go by, like something, it will ramp up the activity. Got a lot of mention of water. Let me see.
So maybe
like
the water and the train is passing. Maybe it's creating some.
But they say water is like a conductor, isn't
some
it?
type of electricity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Passing through the water and spun it up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we think too. Is just ramped up energy, and since the building is so close to all of that,
really close.
that's what made it pretty interesting. What Jenny was about to say. So we took turns doing an Estes there. So Jenny was doing an Estes inside of the children's room, and how we did it, we were very limited on the equipment that we took.
We
up
didn't
there.
bring anything to like really investigate.
Now knowing that, we'll probably take some more stuff, and we're gonna take some reinforcements next time. But Jenny had the cool idea of, with our cameras, there's an option where you can do like shooting at you and then shooting in front. So she had her camera doing that, doing the Estes, and then I had my camera with the light on flashing towards her, so she would have kind of like a camera.
It was so dark.
Light. It was like, super dark.
There's no electricity in there.
Definitivamente. Were you guys by yourself?
Huh?
Were you by yourself?
Yeah, we were by ourselves.
Oh, nice.
And so this is what I was gonna tell you. So Jenny's in the Estes, and the other reason why she wanted to do that, which I didn't think about it until after she told me, is if there was any shadow figures that were running in the hallway right behind me, she'll be able to catch it with the camera. So I thought that was cool.
Behind him, where he was standing, for that session, is I don't have the map. The map is upstairs, but it's called the Blue Room. And then behind, so pretend I'm in the child's room, and in front of me is the door, and it goes into that room. Then that room connects to another room.
Ooh, the servants.
Right. Oh, wow. So behind him really is that little room, and then the door that connects to that room is the servants' quarters. So I haven't even looked at that, but I would be interested to see if anything, like any weird thing popped up from him standing there asking me questions,
Yeah. So what equipment did you guys bring?
We took our two DR60s, the postscript, SB7,
a Bluetooth,
the little Bluetooth speaker,
and a K2.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The essentials.
The essentials. Thank God you even took that, because man, if we didn't have anything,
and cat balls, but
we wouldn't have had anything.
None of the cat balls that I remember even went off.
No, and we went to the Dollar Tree as soon as. Okay. First, let me say what I heard, and then how we even got to this place. All right, so when she's doing the Estes session, I forget what it is that I'm asking, but I end up hearing what sounded like a little child.
What? That's whack. No, continue. I'm just arrest you if you have a K2 on the battlefield. That is nuts.
Nah,
The cops are everywhere there.
Yeah.
Like at night, they don't want any because it's a national park. Like the whole
Yeah.
fucking park.
Right.
So they don't want. I don't know about K2, but I did hear if you have a thermal camera, and I understand why now after being told, they consider it a relic. Okay.
Really?
So if you have a thermal camera and the cops catch you, they will either confiscate it or something, or you got to go regardless, because people out there with a thermal, they're looking up, they can find maybe like bullets or cannonballs or some shit. There's like there's 100 shit all over that field, and then if you pick it up, that's
like
like an artifact,
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So I heard they're really, really big on that, on the thermal. We were talking to a lot of people like, well, hey, where can we go? Where could we do? I didn't even go into the bridge thing, but we'll do that.
So I forget what I asked her, and all of a sudden I hear what sounded like a little girl, and she made like an agreement sound, like she did a
That's why.
mm-hmm, like that. But I heard it like if it was in the room next to me.
Like a disembodied.
So it can't. Yeah, it has to be because
because you're with
it's
yours.
only Jenny and myself, and
I didn't
Jenny's
hear it because I was doing an Estes session.
right.
Right.
So
Right.
So it's just me by myself.
I can see Armando's face going.
I was like,
Did you freak out?
no. The first thing I did, honestly, because I was filming, the first thing I did was I put my watch in front of I don't know why, but I put my watch in front of my phone, and I was like, all right, time. This was the time that it happened, it's good, but I don't know why I did it so dramatic. It was funny.
You are dramatic.
Yeah.
It was exciting. You were excited.
I was excited. Yeah, I wanted to timestamp it.
Yeah.
So going back to the dinner. So turn around, Daryl Marston, introduce ourselves. So Jenny talks to Trey because that's when you kind of realize that that's who it was with the whole emails and showing him.
So I was like, hey, do you remember me? I was like, I was the one that was supposed to book in July, but you guys hadn't gone far advanced. And he was like, oh, he's like, yes, I do. Because I know, like, he knew exactly what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, he was like, well, when you guys leave, and then he was like, you guys came all the way from Miami, and he was like, well, he goes, well, you guys can go. If you want to go Sunday. And I was like, well, we leave Sunday. He was like, well, they checked and they know they didn't have anybody for the following night, which was Saturday. He's like, well, it's up to you. He goes, I'll give it to you Saturday, and then y'all can go, and it'll just be you two. And we're like, see.
Oh,
I was like, sir, let me check our
Say
agendas.
no more.
Yes.
And you're like,
Yeah, no, we were super happy and thankful to them to give us their location to go investigate.
No, since we are talking about that, okay, real quick, this shirt is from them, and I love this fucking shirt.
Yeah. So
what is that on? What is that
awesome too. Go.
I don't know what you have. You don't.
I have
you have the same one. Okay.
They're both pretty cool. I like them both.
Is that a fee?
It's the same shirt. I'm just wearing it backwards so y'all can see this
Oh.
badass.
Show it to me.
I am.
Oh, that's why it's choking you.
Image. It's dope
Oh,
as
that's
shit.
nice.
Haunted.
I love. As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Yo, I want this tee." So it has
That's
my.
nice.
Oh, that's like
but,
a ghost in an American flag.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
okay.
exactly
Okay.
what it is. It's super nice.
That is cool.
It
That
looks
is nice.
spooky.
Yeah, it's awesome. Dude. So yeah, you guys
I love the shirt.
can get the shirts if you want to support Daryl and the gang. And if you want to go in and investigate that location, which I can honestly say recommend that location too.
Yeah.
Definitely go check them out if you're up there in Columbia, Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah. Just
Columbia, Pennsylvania. If you're ever in that area, go and check them out.
It's very.
awesome.
It's not like Florida. Florida's like everything is like 5 to 8 hours away. Everything there is like
Oh yeah, super
really
close.
close.
Even Ron was telling us that
So you can see it, Debbie. She's like, I love that you're wearing it backwards. I know.
she's
I was
the brain. She's like, I need to show them all the angles.
yeah.
Even Ron that we've had on the show, he told us that he loved it.
Oh,
and
so
he actually went this past, well, I guess yesterday, right?
So when we were up at Gettysburg, he was actually there the weekend right before. And that was the first time they had went there, and they ran a Staticom session in the basement. So I think they own, I don't know, it seems like they were only in the basement last time they went. I could be wrong. But you're free to go. I'm sure they were free to go everywhere. Like it's 3 floors. So it has the basement, the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor.
The sun.
And I think there's an attic on top of that. But that I saw a ladder. But the third, once you hit the third floor, it's a
sauna, dude.
hot. I mean, it's really bad. Like it's.
Oh damn.
I don't know.
I
don't know what it is, but it's heavy.
It was It got progressively worse every step you took up.
Yeah, it was like you couldn't even
But
breathe.
it's all stairs. It's all no elevator.
No.
No. No.
So you guys
we
investigated
buried
the whole
walls.
day? Did you investigate all night?
Yeah, I think we left there like at 1:30.
30.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe 1:00. Yeah, we're like, because we had to go the next day.
We had to fly and
we had to go to the airport early to drop off the car. And then,
we had to drive. Keep in mind too that location
hour
was
out.
an hour out from where we were staying. We were staying at the Gettysburg, where the convention was. And
Gabby, do it.
Well,
You're gonna love it.
We had the idea of let's go back to the hotel. We can shower, and then drive to the hotel the next morning. The airport. The hotel was closer to the airport than that location was to the airport.
Yeah, that would have been 2 hours away, and the hotel itself to the airport was 1 hour away.
Right.
Because we were like, oh, maybe we'll just stay there because we could have slept there. They have cots. If you want to sleep there the whole night, they have cots.
Cots that you can sleep on.
And you
Like
can sleep on.
I was just going to ask you that.
Military cot?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, like a camper, like camping cots.
Yeah. So is it called a Haunted Hill View Manor? No.
My Haunted Manor.
No, my haunted manor.
My Haunted Manor.
Debbie, yeah, for sure. Check it out.
Screenshots of
There is and so the building is so the building itself is a print shop also. So there's a full like
picture like a Kinko's, if you will.
Yeah, but what do you call it? Like there's a job, not a job, but there's a what is that called? I don't know. There's an establishment there, and they print, and I forget what my
like
printing
a retail, like
yeah,
a retail location. Yeah.
There's like this guy's company. It's not Daryl's. It's somebody else, and so they have that like a coal thing where like you can go investigate there like at night or stay over there. But the guy has his business there as a print shop.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's
been there for like years.
You kind of have to go through the print shop to get to the basement.
Mm.
Oh well, that's
like
how
the back of the print shop.
Is it an updated print shop or is it like
I
an
heard
old?
the print shop is haunted. Like there's people see shadow figures in the print shop and stuff.
Is it like an updated print shop or is it like old school with the big machine presses?
Old school.
It's
like
the back of the house was old school. The front, I can tell that they had like a lot of
print shop.
Right. They had a lot of like newer equipment there.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. From what it looked like, it looked nice. We had a lot of good times there, definitely. And then, tell them about the.
Did you guys record? Are you gonna make a video?
I'm just gonna break it up to like little because what I did was not to make like a long ass video. What I did was so the children's my S's session will be like one small video.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how long we were there. Maybe like 30 minutes the most. So
yeah, it's like 30 minutes.
And I'll make that into like one thing. I'll make when the room that he did, his S's was called the baker room.
The baker room.
Right. And the only reason why it's called that is because there was a toy company there. It was called the Baker Manufacturing Company back in like the 20s. And they used to make toys there in that building. So they dubbed it that. And so I'll make that like a video. I can tell you what I got in that section was the person talking, I guess, not through him, but maybe answering, I can't remember, answering me through the polter script was what seemed like a soldier. It was a male. He told me like male. Everything came out on the polter script was insane. It was like wood, leg, cannon. So he was telling me basically like his leg was hurt from a cannon in the war I was at.
Yeah. Okay.
Like everything was like water like that. And I was like, well, this is insane. That guy mentioned water also. So maybe it was like off the river.
Right.
That could have been a battle site. You never know.
All of that.
Right.
Yeah, because they used that to go back and forth from like the north side to the south.
Of course.
Wait, is there tunnels that run through Gettysburg? A bunch of tunnels?
Yeah. And there's the underground tunnels. Yeah.
Is there tunnels? Oh. And you can't get
There's
down there.
Tunnels there right now. They're still there.
Will they let you go down there? No, right? Probably not.
Well, in the basement of that building, there is an entrance there. I was gonna go back there and go see it, but I think it's closed off. At least in that building itself. But I'm sure in other buildings it's probably not. Who knows? But that shit's all rickety dirt.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would feel comfortable going into one of those tunnels.
He's so scared. He's like,
I'm just like,
he's chicken shit, dude. He like follows me.
If that tunnel collapses, you ain't gonna be able to breathe.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was a little iffy going down that basement, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, I wouldn't go all the way in the tunnel, but
it was dirt and wood planks, and I was like,
the only thing I would recommend, honestly, like me, I already started feeling like a little congested with the dirt.
Yeah.
I would wear like a mask.
That's how
super dusty in there, man.
Yeah.
That's how I was with
I was sneezing for a bit after being down there.
The Earth room at David's house. Sorry, David, if you're watching.
Yes,
if you're
like
watching,
that.
I can't stand in that room because it smells like dirt.
The whole room is like that?
No,
it's just a specific spot.
It's not.
It's concrete and dirt.
And when you first walk in, there's like a kitchenette, and then you walk down the little hallway, and then there's chairs in the dirt.
Yeah.
But it smells like the dirt, and I just was like, I can't.
Yeah, it's just in that spot because it is dirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can imagine. So it's like that everywhere.
Mm-hmm. But if I went, I would bring a stick. I'll bring 2 sticks just in case to prop up the ceiling.
Okay, the stick is not going to hold up the dirt. What the hell? 2x4s or 4x4s.
No,
he said 2 little sticks. Can you imagine these little freaking pencil sticks? He thinks it's gonna hold up.
I would just have a like this. I don't want to fucking suffocate, die.
Even then, you're.
That is like probably one of the worst ways to go because it's not quick.
Yeah, last night, oh my god, it was kind of what we were getting was like crazy, like angry spirits, and that's never happened in the Keller house. But anyway, he kept like running out of the rooms, and she was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Why?
And then our granddaughter was like, "You're running again." What did she say? Are you running again, Papa?
Oh my god! Why are you running
your
away?
Granddaughter knows he runs. That's fucking terrible.
I don't run.
But why were you running out? That's so funny.
I speed up my walk.
And I'm like, bye, go away. And I'm walking in the rooms by myself.
Wait. You said, well, you're running away because what?
He kept seeing shit. Like he felt like
I felt like I was seeing shit, but I don't know if my mind was playing tricks on me because.
Girl,
when I can't, it's like the water. If I can't see nothing under me, like the ocean, I start to like.
Oh yeah, that's this one right here.
Think about
you don't like the ocean because of that.
About sharks. So being like if I'm in the dark, and I know it's if I'm in a haunted spot and I can't see, my mind starts going.
Dude, it was so dark.
My freaking granddaughter was like, "Papa, you running again?" I don't know what she said, but we were just.
But I just I speed up my walk.
You know what? You should have asked her like if she saw anything because kids will probably see stuff more.
What's crazy is we took her on. Yeah, this is her second investigation. So we went to the theater. I haven't even worked on the video yet. She was a little nervous, but she wasn't nervous. Like she would get nervous when we were like, "Oh shit," and that made her nervous. Had a reaction. But last night, everybody like Corey was feeling weird. The girl we were with was feeling weird. Monet was feeling weird, and I
Yeah.
think she might have been our granddaughter because she was like super freaked out. But I'm like, dude, I'm gonna take you on an investigation again.
Yeah.
Like I'm over here being an asshole.
All
Sorry,
the-
baby.
All the activity, the words,
It was a lot, yeah.
All the words were coming back like kind of like
Murder. It was crazy, but anyway,
aggressive type, evil type words.
yeah, that's never happened in the house. So I wonder if somebody
And
brought
it was
something
like
there.
constantly telling us to get out,
Yep.
leave, and
Yeah.
get out like nonstop.
So I'm thinking somebody
Throughout
brought
the whole
something there
time.
because, yeah.
I mean, did you guys investigate there with the same people as last time?
Well, it was Corey,
And then 2 other people
and
were
then
new.
yeah, they work there as well. They work with Corey.
Yeah.
So they came.
Okay,
It was her and her fiance, and then Monet, our granddaughter, and then us
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So seven of us.
What is it?
Yeah, I think it's 7. Yeah.
What if like you think it was brought by one of those people or just
No, I think because they do investigations there, I think somebody might have brought something, and I think
Oh.
something stayed behind that wasn't nice, and stayed dormant,
Yeah, because there was
and they came out because they say that they've been in the house and they vented to each other when they were like angry or whatever, kind of vented to each other. So maybe by them venting, kind of like was like, oh, well, let me come in. Yeah, it sparked something. I don't
Who
know.
knows? But there was a
brought up right.
Yeah.
we were using an SLS. We were seeing black orbs. By
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
yeah. We use XLS.
In the XLS, we were
Yeah.
seeing black orbs, like a lot in that, and there was in the kitchen area.
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point, we with the XLS,
The SLS, the old one, the stick figure.
I was seeing there was a stick figure in the kitchen.
No, you were using the XLS.
XLS.
I was using the SLS. Yeah.
Whichever one, but the one with the stick figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was facing
both stick
I was
figures.
facing the kitchen door. There was a door, but the figure, I don't know if a door would like implement like arms and legs. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
it was a big door.
Well, not the
but
XLS.
but the figure was taller than the door. With it had a head, it had arms and legs, and then at one point you see the arms like getting longer and like reaching over to where she was at. So I don't know what that was.
Wait, so the XLS is
Crazy.
more accurate than the SLS, right? Because you guys have the XLS too, right?
So it just allows you to do. I mean, I can't
I
definitively
say
say
more
that
accurate, but
because
it's-
I don't have a SLS. We have the XLS. But from what I was told, it's just the 3D mapping in the XLS is better.
Yeah,
That seems to be what
through
everybody says.
rather than what's in front, right? Or some shit like that. I don't know.
I'm laughing at Mella's comment. She said
Yes.
XLS is a bad word.
It's one of
Bad
those
Mela.
naughty words.
All the XLS haters in the community.
Oh,
It's a joke. No.
yeah. There is. I've seen that.
I like the
That figure was
XLS better but you know why I like it? Because how you just mentioned the orbs, you can't see that shit in the SLS.
Wait, so everybody talks shit about the XLS, not the SLS? I thought everybody talked shit about the SLS.
No,
They
about the both.
The
Both
whole,
of them,
the
yeah.
whole
Which
Yeah.
one I was using?
You were using the XLS, which is supposedly the better one. That instead of seeing the surface of something to give you more false positives, it sees through or some shit like this.
Right.
Yeah, it sees through
It has
the
better
object.
mapping.
Less
Yeah, better
false positives.
But literally, that figure was 8 feet,
Yeah.
and it stood at the door, and then it was reaching over. You seen the arms extending, like getting longer. Only the arms. The body would stay at the door, but the arms were extending towards her.
Towards who?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kayla?
Kayla. And then
Oh,
she
that was
moved
so
to us, and then that's like we were seeing the black orbs in that kitchen. So I don't know. It was just pretty crazy.
Yeah, and then I got like on the SLS, I got like a little baby little figure. It was like this big. It was really cute. Yeah,
Very
true. Yeah,
true.
that's very true.
I like it because that one you can see the orbs, so how you said, and you can't see
That was the
in
first
other
time we
one.
seen that. Yeah,
That
I've never
shit
seen
is-
the black.
Isn't
I
that
seen it on
crazy?
videos, but I never seen it like for myself. That was crazy.
I didn't know there was black orbs. I thought it was just like white, like
No, I think it just comes out like that
but it shows black on the camera.
on the
Yeah.
device. You're just gonna see it. It maps out like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I believe it's just because it doesn't have a heat signature. It's just
Yeah.
it's how it-
Mm.
it
Yeah, 'cause there was parts
Yeah.
where you see the orb floating from like person to person or from the floor up, and then there was one part because I think it was recording.
Yeah, I
was
don't know how to take that
facing-
shit off the fucking
I was
thing though.
facing up the stairway, and you see, like, I see the orb move from the kitchen within the kitchen,
Mhm.
and then I seen it into the area where we were by the table, and then I face it up, and I see it going up the stairs. So it was, if it was, and it should be on because it's recording. So it
How
should
do
be on
you
video.
do you know how to take it off? You have bounty cam on yours recording? Maybe Mela, and Steven might know. The bounty cam that comes pre-recorded. Well, you can record your session?
I think we have a different software
Yeah.
on ours because ours is more with the because that camera, the difference too is the type of Xbox camera that your
Yeah,
equipment has.
right.
So the SLS, it just has the regular Xbox
Old school
Connect
Connect.
camera, and the XLS has the Xbox
X1.
Pro.
Oh,
Xbox One, right?
The Pro one. So it's the better camera, and that's when they were using that with the whole like dancing games and things like that. So it ended up mapping you better because you had to be able to play those games.
Yeah.
So that's the one that they use for the XLS. So another cool thing that I've noticed too with the orbs is you see them on the XLS, mind you. I've seen them like pulsating as well
On that?
on the XLS.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Sorry, on the video, because we were was it with the camera?
I was in my own room. Shit, I don't know.
It was actually no, it was the video camera where I saw like a circular flash of light with circles within. The circles.
That was on the regular camera. Yeah, you were telling me we were all in the room.
It was like it was like a flash of light.
Yeah.
Like that hit the lens. So I'm seeing it on the little video screen, and it
Mhm.
hit, but it was like a circle, and then it had circles within the circle, and it was fast. And I was like,
like a
yeah, and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, I was like, what the hell was that flash? But then my daughter was recording, and she had the same flash. So I was like, oh, so it happened again. So I wasn't.
Are you sure the flashlights weren't on?
Nah, it was very specific. It was like crazy because nothing was facing me. There was no light in front of me.
Right.
And then she had the same experience and described the same thing.
It was on night vision, right? Because it was pitch black in the house.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell
It was just weird.
Yeah.
So
that was
hopefully
when we were all in the room.
when she reviews the camera, it should hopefully be there. Hopefully it's there because it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it might take me about 6 months to do that.
We backlogged.
My house needs to recover from the last video.
Actually, tell everybody because you have a new video out, right?
Yeah.
Tell everybody about that.
So that video, if anybody's familiar, that's probably from California. All right, if you're from California, you've heard of most of everybody heard of the Glen Tavern Inn. It's like this. I don't know. Do you know the story? I'm so bad about telling stories. I'm like all over the place. So basically, it's this haunted inn in Glen Tavern that was used like in the brothel days, right? Blah 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 blah. They're supposedly the whole hotel is haunted, but the third floor is the most active.
I heard it's cold as hell.
Yeah, so there's a bunch. So I don't know how many rooms are there. I think there's 3 rooms out of the third floor that are the most active. So one of the rooms that are really one of the haunted rooms we stayed in was, the story goes, there was a lady who was murdered by a cowboy. The rumor has it that she stole money from him, and so he murdered her. He beheaded her, and then he left her head and body in the closet. And then a few days later, a maid found her. So,
I think
and there's other stories about the other rooms, but that's the room
like
that we were specifically in.
Was she a streetwalker, like a lady of the?
She was a lady of the night.
The lady of the night.
Red light district lady.
Yeah. She was $5 make me holla lady.
It's a shame she never got ahead in life.
Yeah, so she was brutally murdered, decapitated, head and body were left in the closet. Maid had found her, and supposedly there's been like poltergeist activity in that room. People's heard, I don't know. We caught stuff, but not like some of these people caught stuff. And you know how you go in, you're like, "Ooh, I hope I get the same thing."
That's fairly quiet, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised we even got a lot, but it was a cool experience. I mean,
yeah.
So you can watch that now.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Their YouTube. It's live.
Joey.
What?
There's some funny parts in there.
Which funny part?
Maybe
Well,
the
tell me
one
he farted again.
maybe there's one.
Did he fart? I might have seen that.
It's a fucking. It's like a fucking in every video. See, she fucking does it. You fucking farted almost every video, dude. And I'm gonna leave that shit in the video because it's funny.
You fart
Yeah,
around Joy.
it was-
It's
I'm
in the
watching it back.
video.
Yeah, watching it back, it was we got stuff. We did get stuff, but one thing I wanted to do say, if you do go there, do your I feel like there's a lot of EMF in that, certain spots in the room. So just be careful and keep that in mind where you put your devices.
This who?
Yeah.
True.
EMF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just be careful but it's overall it's cool. It's yes. He's like,
Right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your poof of smoke.
Yeah, it was a cool experience. It's so fucking hot. Are you guys? I'm like, are you guys hot? Like you're with me?
Yeah.
Are you hot?
We're in the next room over. Yeah.
Where?
Super hot.
It's freaking hot.
Go
You're in
through
a parking lot. Ah!
Well, if it
And
doesn't
snores.
smell, that means you don't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh man.
Sierra farts a lot and snores apparently.
Oh,
So does it.
we're putting everybody's dirty laundry out there.
You know what I hate is when you're coughing and then you fart. You know the cough fart.
Oh my god, I'm being attacked. That is hilarious. They're attacking you, girl.
Oh, that's all right.
James and Yvette are teaming up. Sierra.
Wait, have you heard that thing? It says a burp is just a breath of air coming from the heart, but when it takes a downward path and turns into a fart. Have you guys heard that poem?
No. No, that's hilarious. You should make one of his videos of him farting and just have that as a caption. Or just
Oh
like,
yeah.
like a nice almost make it like an inspirational quote.
Right, because he's always like, I gotta fart. I gotta fart.
Just do a compilation of fart videos.
Ghost hunting makes them gassy, guys.
As long as it doesn't smell, you don't have to go to the bathroom.
Well, yours
Well,
did.
we'll
'cause
never
we
know
went
until it
to the
happens,
bathroom.
right? Might be a wet one, it might be a dry one. We'll never know.
And then
Oh,
he's like, there's no door to the bathroom. I'm like, is it a pocket door?
At least I had a bathroom. Some places don't have bathrooms. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
these old ass
Yeah, no,
jails
like-
we've been to, no baño.
Yeah, the Goldfield didn't have
Porta
a fucking
potty with
bathroom.
no.
I was
Yeah,
like
you're
the
like, hey, you
military.
want to go to the porta
Yeah.
potty over there? I was like, no, thank you.
No thanks.
I
Yeah.
was like the military.
Rather hold it.
You poop and take a shower in front of everybody. There's no doors.
What? Really?
Yeah.
The shower is
Yeah,
like
of course.
13
Like a-
showers or like 13 showers, and then they have
Like a
like
prison shower.
200 people that were when I was in boot camp, and they were like, you have 2 minutes to take a shower. So you literally had to like run a train through the showers and
That's funny.
hopefully you dry off by the time you get to the last.
So you really had to poop with no door?
Yeah, some of the stalls had no thing, so
Oh,
you're like
man,
sitting
no.
down, and you're looking at
I'd be extremely
Oh yeah.
constipated.
Like there's jail cells that have the toilet inside the thing and you're shitting in front of everybody.
Yeah,
I could
I'd be
Oh, man,
extremely
imagine
constipated.
I
I'm just
would-
like, why
would
do we
not
want
eat
to
forever.
poop?
I'm
Like,
dying
like,
jail.
Yeah, you're,
Like, how do we
you're
get in the
sharing a
public
cell
room?
with like 4 other people,
Hell no.
and you gotta drop a monster deuce.
Why fart and waste
Everybody's-
it when you can burp and taste it? Thank you.
Ah! I
Very,
taste feelings and it is not
poetic.
even coming from myself. It's disgusting.
Tastes like hot dogs. Yeah, so what else were we talking about? The bash. Real quick, I want to talk about Ron's the Staticon. We didn't get to go there.
yeah.
The following, I wanted to sit in there longer, right? Like during the day, but we
Mhm.
we had to take out the table and just be in the other side of the hotel. But when we did sit in there and listen, like it's so interesting. It just blows my mind. Like I hear it all the time, right? Like I sit on when he does sessions online on Facebook. Sometimes he does Facebook Lives. He hasn't done them in a while because it's just
Too much
busy.
going on.
Yeah, it's just too much shit
Yeah.
going on. And if he was doing that more during the Christmas break and stuff like that. And I think he got a new job too. So he's been busy. But when they do it, me listening to that and how I got introduced to that, which was Paranormal, which is that YouTube
Paranormal,
channel that
right.
does it live, remember? it just blows my mind to think that is just white noise. That's all.
That's
Like, it's
crazy.
just
Coming through. Yeah.
and it's just fucking people talking. So then what I notice is, even when we're doing it online, it's just they won't talk to you really. It's like they're having their own conversation. So when you be like, hey, spirit, what's, I don't know, 2 + 2? And they'll be like, 4. And then they just keep talking to themselves again. So
Like we interrupted their conversation.
and it's like that.
What?
Literally 24. It's like all the time. So I'm sitting there in that room for like hours. We were with these people, and I'm like, I've always said there's spirits around us 24/7.
Yeah, I
Like,
heard that. I agree.
They're all around.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that they're talking shit 24/7, and then you were like, yo, tell me the answer of this. Okay, it's this, stupid. All right, thanks. And then they just keep on talking. I'm like, what the hell is that? That's just, what the fuck is that? Seriously,
Yeah.
what is that? I don't get it. And it's, bro, it creeps me out because, like, I had the instance where I heard talking when I came in that one time, but I knew it was caused by basically the white noise that my fish tank created. I heard it again. Like it made it I don't know how, I guess it made it, I want to say manifest. I don't know what's the correct word of saying it. Like, it made it work for me to be able to hear that. And I've heard it again.
Right.
So now I've heard it twice. And this time I wasn't that far. I was actually closer.
Wait, so your fish tank makes the same kind of noise?
No, it's just the ambient noise, like the water running. Basically is white noise. It's like,
right.
So with that frequent, they can use that to talk. Basically.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, it's facts.
Is it fact? We all need to carry around these little fish tanks with pumps.
That's what. Well, remember back in our episode, that's what Ron was saying. He was like, "Well, you can just go in and carry a fish tank, and I'll carry a boombox, and you're gonna get shit. You're gonna get
that's crazy
voices eventually, whatever."
Yeah.
So another instance that happened, I don't know. I don't think I shared this on any show, but he knows about it. It was a couple of weeks ago. There was one time where we had a really bad storm, like during the day, like that. And the lightning and thunder was like, I'm talking about, the shit was lit. It was really bad. It was really close. So it was so loud. And I was in the kitchen, which is right behind me here. My front door is right here, where I'm pointing at. And the girls were with me. This is during the day. He was at work. And there was one time, it's weird. So when that storm was happening, there was a big like lightning and thunder crash at the same time. Like it was, you ever had those where it's like, it feels like it's right outside of your house?
Yes, yep.
So it did that. When that happened at the same time, I heard for a fact 2 knocks on my door. Went. And what I did was I told them to shut. I told my girls, like how I told them right now, shut up. I was like, yeah, what? Because it was pouring outside, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I just I stayed quiet, and I was just like, so waiting to see if I would hear anything again. I didn't. I put on my Ring camera to see if anybody was out there. Nobody out there. No, I didn't open the door. I'm not a fucking idiot. Nobody was out there. But when I did that, since it was kind of like rainy, I don't think it was raining. There was like something came out talking.
What?
When I heard it live, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, we have it recorded.
I have it recorded
in the Ring.
What?
So something like spoke, and it used that water and all that crap, and it was literally like whispering, like
it gave it like power.
And I was like,
yeah.
Huh?
It was like the lighting gave it the energy it needed to.
Dude, so it was the knock. It was 2, like hard as hell. Like,
hard.
The door is metal, so you can hear the knock.
Oh shit!
So I thought somebody knocked on the door, like legit. And then I was like, "What?" So I turned on the Ring. I can hear somebody like talking through, and I just didn't. And then it stayed. I didn't hear it anymore. It's like quiet, and I was just like, okay. Then I turned it off, and then I went back on. Like I turned off the live, and then I went back on live on the Ring, and I listened to it again. and you don't hear it. So I don't know if whatever it was caused that knock, like the whole lightning, exactly, all that energy made that knock, and then at the same time, like maybe thought I was gonna open the door. I don't know. Like if you hear like family knocks,
was
do
it
not open
distant?
that
Like when you heard it talking, was it distant or was it like right in your front door?
at the Ring camera.
It sounded like
So it was like right on your Ring camera going.
Yeah.
No shit.
All I did was like, so when he got home, I was like, hey, listen to this, and he was like, yo, I hear somebody talking. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not fucking
sounded
crazy.
like a
Did you
female.
slow it down to see if you could
Like,
understand it?
You
I would.
can't really,
I probably no. I probably can. I
yeah.
haven't done it though.
You would have to record it with something else and then slow down because the app you can't. You
No, I
can't
did.
manipulate.
I screen recorded it.
Yeah.
I screen recorded it. Yeah, I could do it. But I just hadn't.
Or you can download the
You should be
video.
able to
Yeah,
download
you
the
should be
video.
able to download the video.
Yeah, you can download the video. You just can't manipulate the speed on the app. That's why we were saying
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You have to
Yeah.
download.
if
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
have to
do that,
download
is
it.
just screen record and then
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
manipulate the speed
You
through there.
totally should, Jen, and see what the hell it says. I wonder what it was trying to tell you.
I can, from what I heard, just off hearing it normal, it was like I thought it said something about like we're here or something like that. I can't remember. It was a couple weeks back. It was like we're here or
to California.
What if it was like alien shit, dude? What if it was like a fucking alien or something, like alien shit coming down and like, hey,
Dude,
we're
I don't
here.
know. It was crazy. But what I was gonna get to the whole white noise thing is, so people use white noise generators to go to sleep, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I use brown noise. I've slept with brown noise, which to me it kind of like just blanks out my mind, and because my mind is like this 24/7. So even when I try to go to bed, like after the show, I'm a hot mess. I cannot. I'm like thinking about fucking tomorrow's rent, a bill. Oh, no sé qué mierda. We're trying to reach you about your price extended warranty. It's like, girl, I want to talk to you about your insurance. Yes, that's exactly what they're trying to do. I will not.
They wanted to tell you on Jesus.
That was a good one. Dave. That was a good one.
Oh my god. So look, Debbie uses brown noise to sleep. Brown noise is the only one that can like tune me out. I read about all the frequencies or whatever. Brown noise is meant to use to like if you have a racing mind, that will like you won't think about anything. So if you want to even like concentrate, that's a good one to use.
Yeah.
So I use that to
What is brown noise? What is that?
It's like, so all the noises is just on a color spectrum. White noise is every noise all together. So that's why it's like it's so chaotic to me. I don't know how people can sleep with that shit. That's insane.
Yeah.
But blue noise is kind of like, think about remember like have you ever been in a place that has a wall air conditioning? Like the wall units?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounds like that, like that.
Oh, that
It almost sounds like you're like in a space tunnel. Like that.
Okay.
So that would be like blue noise. And then brown noise is kind of like in between,
So is it a machine or is it an app you guys use?
I use it. There's a specific ones on YouTube, right? Brown noise is the only one that doesn't feel like, yeah, bro, for real. And no, I use certain videos on YouTube, but there is apps that have that. No, I do have apps actually. I'm here somewhere.
How do you turn it off though? Does it just run all night until you wake up?
Well, I don't sleep that long.
That's true.
A couple hours later, I'm turning it off. You know, like say an example here, this one app has like white noise, brown noise, pink noise, and they don't have like, they don't have like water streams and stuff like that. That's all white noise basically.
Okay.
So I was thinking if people who are using white noise to go to sleep, which I know some people do or they listen to, in your mind when you're sleeping, pretend you already fell asleep, and then those spirits are like talking. Binaural beats, yeah. What if they're saying shit, right? And then you don't know it because you're sleeping, but your subconscious is listening to that, because
like subliminal messages.
Yeah.
Yes, that is, and that's why I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, that is insane, because then you were like, yo, maybe that's why people are fucking crazy. I don't know, because that huge possibility that is happening. And if there's like maybe like a negative entity out there that maybe realizes that they can totally fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like me sitting there listening to that the whole time, I was like, that idea popped in my head. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. You know, I don't know.
I mean,
James is laughing. Trust me, I'm not crazy. Personally, use my Beats Red Ray. Oh.
I don't like my Beats. We have the Beats, and then we have
I don't like
the
these either.
the Rock headphones. I like the Rock headphones. They're more comfortable.
Like literally, like the Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
He partnered with
I didn't know
Under
that.
Armour. Yeah.
Under Armour.
I see
So
those.
he has the Brahma Bull is his insignia, his logo.
Yeah, I've been using the Beats to edit, and that's why my fucking ears hurt. I'm like, damn.
Maybe that's what manipulation of dreams.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
yeah,
probably-
you're listening to that.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad we can't record it like while we're awake, though. You know what I mean? Record what's happening.
Say
So
it
we
again?
can like. It's too bad we can't record that while we're sleeping. You know what I mean? Like hearing it while we're, you're sleeping and you're recording. So when you wake up, you could hear it to see if you were even tripping. You know what I mean?
You can. There was an app that I actually had for that. It's called. There's some sleep apps that have that. So they'll
But it records.
It'll record like a recorder.
But
So
like in
you
your
can-
mind now.
No,
So
not
sometimes it, like-
mine. Like
It'll
like
do
if you
some-
would
See
like
what
if
you're
you would hear
thinking.
maybe like
Yeah.
an EVP or something like that.
Yeah, like the white noise, and then you're like hearing the noises in your head while you're sleeping. But I want to hear it when I wake up to see if I was even tripping.
You
make
won't
sense?
even hear that.
I know,
There's-
but I wish there was a way that you could like record your brain while you're sleeping.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Freddy's in there like this little nail.
Yeah. That was a badass movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that
I don't
movie.
know. That whole thing that had me
It's crazy.
thinking. I was like, damn, that's kind of nuts. Because
We're gonna bring a
at the
couple
end of the
water.
day, like they're doing that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And whispering in your ear. Yeah. So what causes that? Because we get that a lot. Like I'll
Whispering in
get
your ear?
like, yeah, like I get like, I don't know, like
You get it though, right? Sometimes.
somebody saying something or whatever. He gets like, I either get I get a whole bunch of weird shit. It's not only the girls, but he'll get like something like that sounds like one of the kids. I don't know that I had to ask you that though. If it was in your ear or like was it out in the room?
Yeah,
Like
that
a voice coming through?
this morning I heard somebody say "Good morning, Daddy." That shot me out of bed. Everybody was asleep but me.
Oh
You
wow!
were sleeping until that happened.
You didn't
Right.
respond. Did you answer?
I mean, I was looking around just to make sure everybody's good. She was good. The girls were good. And I was like, all right. But then
But
I
she
was like,
didn't
wait a
answer that,
second. Everybody's sleeping. So who the hell said that?
Yeah. I've
know.
actually gotten like the doorbell.
I get that too. I get REM pod. I get the REM pod all the time. Like beep.
Yeah, I get like
Like
crazy
right now,
shit.
when we first started, I heard the piano from fucking David's house.
I wish I heard it. I didn't hear that. But at the
I
same
wonder
time,
if
I
it
was
picked it
doing
up.
the volume thing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if it picked
I
it
would-
up.
I
'cause
wouldn't have
heard
heard it.
that same exact.
It was a
pitch.
flat tone. Remember, it was like, meh.
Yes, and that's exactly what I heard. I'm like, what the fuck?
David, are you here?
I know.
Oh,
The ghost of David's
That
house. Are you
was,
watching
it was
it?
so funny watching back and
It was funny
Joey's
watching
like,
that.
it doesn't matter.
Because
No,
that was our.
I don't know, but I want to put that shit on a
last
shirt, bro. I'm
video.
joking.
That was our-
I like it so much.
that was our last video we recorded together, right? Until this one.
Yeah.
So maybe the spirits were stuck in this fucking our computers and was like, me.
Maybe they're with you because you went to his house.
That's true.
And he was saying that shit didn't pop off until you got there.
Did he really? He said that? I
Yes.
wasn't even paying attention. Really?
Because, yeah, he said that nothing like the Beetlejuice's thing didn't fall or anything until you guys had
Sure.
gotten there.
It's because they liked us. They're like, oh, people.
Did we
Or
put
you
it in
brought
the
a
video?
friend.
No, he didn't send me this stuff. He didn't send me
No, but didn't I record it?
none of it falling.
Oh my
How
God,
can you
that is
record it if it
creepy.
fell when you
No,
enter another room?
I recorded when we were downstairs in his office. I recorded.
Oh, we didn't. No, because this was a pre-recording. We didn't add any. We didn't
that's
add any
right, that's
clips to
right.
this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we didn't add like it wasn't like a video that I edit. You know.
Look, Yvette said that she has somebody whisper in her ear. Yvette, wake up. But
What the hell?
So Yvette, when that happened, like, did something happen? Was it maybe like trying to warn you? You know, that's the only thing I can think of.
That's a good question. Yeah.
You know, hell no.
Or did you drink before?
Are you drunk? No, actually, I don't think Yvette drinks. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I do every once in a while.
But she has.
You guys drink? Do you drink, Armando?
Barely.
I mean,
I had like one drink at that bash.
When the occasion
Yeah, I have like one or two.
No, but you know what? When we do drink, we drink the hard shit. We go straight for Long Island's.
No.
I can't drink those. I get demonic. Like a fucking demon comes into me, and I just get evil as fuck.
Yeah, see,
I
Yvette
can't do
doesn't
the
drink.
work
I
ones,
drink.
Yeah, I like beer. I'll drink a beer. Give me a beer. No, it was a female whisper in my right ear. That's crazy.
Yeah, we had a cocktail hour at the Gettysburg Bash,
Mm-hmm.
and no, that's where we got to like
Hey, MCAT.
socialize with people. Hello, MCAT.
Our VIP dinner. Okay, so I mean, we paid. Obviously, we paid to go to there, but you know, I just do it just to be with everybody, to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I know James is upset that he did not attend the dinner, so that's why he's hating, and he didn't get any pasta or salad or cheesecake.
Cheesecake was good.
Cheesecake was good.
Yeah. What did you get, James? A piece of toast and some macaroni and cheese.
What else was it? Chicken.
It was chicken parmesan, not parmesan.
But was it
I don't
good?
know if you call it parm,
But that's what the paper said. That's what the paper said.
But was it good?
I don't remember what the paper said.
I do.
Did you guys like it? Was it good?
I do.
Was it
the
good?
food was good, but it was a little misleading. I'll just say that.
This is a caterer food. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
James said.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong, because we are there.
But we got to meet a lot of cool people. We met Shane Pittman.
That's the most important.
Oh man! So let me tell you, Shane Pittman is super nice. He's super cool.
Oh, and he announced the new show.
No, not a new show.
New network, but he's throwing a new show on there.
My voice is.
What is
It's
it?
the
What
Beacon. What?
I'll look it up.
So he's doing a new network. Mike from what is it called? Beacon.
Yeah.
She's gonna show it now. Beacon from Southern Heat Paranormal.
So Shane Pittman just debuted that on at Gettysburg. So it's kind of like Paraflix. It's like the same thing, $49 a month.
I don't even know what is Paraflix. Can somebody explain that?
Basically, like a network. I mean, a network, like a Netflix, but like paranormal shit.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
I think there was another one that was out there. I can't remember what it is. That was probably like one of the first ones that ever came out with that. Right. But Shane, I know, is doing that, if I'm not mistaken, with what's his name?
He's doing with
Schrader?
With Dave Schrader. No.
Is it no?
No, Kalani, the ghost hunter's in it, and so is Mike from Southern Heat Paranormal.
Kalani, is that big dude, the
with the cowboy hat?
The cowboy hat.
Yeah, with the shit on his face.
Yeah. He's doing that.
They're gonna be on there. They're gonna have their their stuff on there. I just can't remember. I don't know who the co-founder is.
Well,
it's him. Well, who's the other guy? That's who I'm trying to find out.
These networks, you gotta sign up. Like somebody says, Scare Network.
I think Scare
Network.
Scare Network. I think that's the OG one. I think there you go. Who said that?
Vantex.
Yes.
Josh Purvis, Michael, Brian Murray, and Rachel. Oh, okay. Those are all the co-founders. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew Michael. I knew Michael was.
I'm glad I'm not a gnome.
Michael from Southern.
I know Josh. Yeah, Josh Purvis.
Are they free? Are they free?
No, I think you have to pay. I think you have to pay
like $5 a month.
Yeah, I think you have to pay.
That's I'm not the only one that didn't know what Paraflix is.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was like a freaking
Wink, wink.
Mike's who?
Mike Angus.
Mike, that's Mike from Southern Heat Paranormal.
Oh, yes.
Real name. Well, last name, excuse me.
His real
He's a cool person as well. I like him.
So Mike, he is the I don't know. I thought my kids were calling me. Never mind. He's the one that him and his friend, either they own
Sean.
that they run
The
𝗟𝗏𝗽𝗍.
jail that is a lot of folks are doing now, started by Stephen Mella, our very own Stephen
Dude,
Mella.
I think Stephen Miller was probably like the first people that got up there. It was only 3 people had ever investigated, maybe not, before Stephen Miller went up there. Then after that, like that shit like shot up
It popped
Oh,
up.
nice.
into Georgia. So yeah, so I think if I'm not mistaken, Mike also is involved in the whatever this
Yeah,
network is
Beacon,
called.
yes,
Yeah, the
no,
Beacon,
he
right?
is one of the co-founders.
Okay.
He put it on Facebook that I remember seeing.
They lease it. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I buy it? I don't even know. Or maybe they can't. They rent. Okay,
They-
you see?
they
See,
probably
I
rent it
wasn't
for-
too sure. It will be a paranormal horror and crime show. I didn't get to go to that. When they announced it, they were in a
Oh.
conference room and it was so
They
fucking
were
packed.
turning people away, and this was okay.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't get
so
to sit in that.
Shane was doing like a conference in a room, and we were trying to get in there 45 minutes before, and that place was slammed. There was people, all the chairs were taken. People were standing along the wall. There was like not a single space that you could be in for that. So unfortunately, we missed out. But since he announced it at the con, everybody knew shortly after what was going on.
Yeah.
Wait, so I have a question. So Paraflix is like these YouTubers that are now on a network? Like you're watching a
Yes.
YouTube show? Why would I want to pay for something when I can watch it for fucking free?
Because it's not on
Yeah.
YouTube, I guess. Because they
Not
won't
to
they
be-
won't put it on
not
YouTube.
to be, not to be, you
No,
know,
maybe it's like content that is only on there.
No,
So-
yeah, it won't be on YouTube at all. That's why.
yeah.
They have
Well,
it privatized.
I don't like that. I don't like anybody that much to be extra. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Feelings mutual.
I'm the same thing. I mean, people probably feel that way about mine, but I don't give a shit. I'm like Kevin. I don't give a shit. I do it because I like it. I want to.
Exactly. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
They own the old 𝗟𝗏𝗽𝗃 County Jail.
Yes.
Procedures. Got this info. Yeah, the shows won't be on YouTube. I know. Only room I got. Oh, Johnny Zaffis.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I told you? See, yeah, I told Debbie because she wanted to go sit in for Johnny Zaffis, and I was like, you better go there now because they were turning away people for
Yeah.
Sean and
Sean and
Shane.
then Shane and Dave, because I think they went in together.
you had to be there
They
like
were
an hour early just to sit in there.
45 minutes ahead, but we didn't know. That was our first time going. 45 minutes ahead, they told us to go kick rocks.
So
Well,
do
I
you guys
didn't
get to go
I didn't
like on
go.
the battlefield itself, like to see the graves and stuff?
Yeah.
So what is cool?
Oh, tell them about the bridge. What do you think about the bridge?
Oh, okay. Really quick, I'll tell you about that, and then I'm gonna tell you about something else. So what's cool, people have said that they've seen is they've investigated in the cemeteries at night when they didn't get caught, and I'm not gonna mention your name, so that way you don't have to worry. But they saw soldiers walking across the road.
Yeah, that's
in
super known for that.
full garb, like they've seen them,
Or they've
caught 'em
seen
on
them,
video,
or they've seen people like soldiers on horses.
Oh,
So they will
yes,
see like the
correct.
mid of the horses up, or maybe like mid down.
Could
like
you
on the
imagine
Red Coast
you
coming.
see like
Yeah, basically.
horse only
I think that's
legs, though,
so cool. Oh my god, I want to see a phantom horse. It's fucking cool.
or like just front end, you don't see the back end.
Well, that happened to me with the cat.
True story.
So yeah, that's cool as shit. Or like, so they said that if you go right at sunset is when people see a lot of like stuff like that. Is the bridge
So
is the bridge
yes,
old Saks Bridge?
we did go to the
Saks.
Saks Bridge.
Spelled SACH, not Zach like Zach Baggins.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking about. Zach?
Yeah, SACH bridge. Beautiful location.
Yeah. Everything there is gorgeous. Looks like this.
It kind of looks like the Beetlejuice bridge.
It looks exactly like the Beetlejuice bridge.
It kind of looks like it a lot. At first, when we pulled up, I was like, "Yo, do you realize where you just took us?" But it's not. Like, I looked it up, and that one is in Connecticut, I think. It's like more northeast, but beautiful location. You were getting a lot of responses on the Polter script.
I think so there was one part where he stayed in the front of the bridge and you did some EVPs. I went towards the middle, and then to the other side, to the back. It started smelling weird there. And then there was one area where it smells like weird is where I was getting hits on the Polter script, which is like the obvious. And it was more like, I don't know, like get out of here. Not very friendly, but I have heard. So there's like a trail, like off of so there's the bridge entrance, and then there's like a trail there, and people in that.
You posted a picture of it, right?
No, I was actually I haven't done shit this week. So this creek here, there's like a trail that you can get into this water, and there's kids there, and they're like in there and doing the whole like summer white boy shit. I don't know. You'd be in the fucking river and having fun. I was like, bro, I want to do that. I was jealous as hell.
Why is it gotta be white though?
Because you always see
white
that,
people.
like, in like movies. You see that like in the Goonies and shit. Am I wrong? I was like,
that reminds me of a show. There's a show that has like a similar like barn style like bridge.
Yeah, I seen that
called,
too.
𝗟𝗏𝗃.
Yeah.
It's called 𝗟𝗏𝗃. It's a show. It was on for 1 year, and I thought it was going to come back, and for some reason it didn't come back.
The bridge looks like it went in the movie. It
was like I don't know if you ever heard of, it was like a vampire like type.
No, I don't know.
Was he like a vampire?
Maybe it's not the same show I'm talking about.
It's called 𝗟𝗏𝗃. I think 𝗟𝗏𝗃.
Maybe we're different shows.
Where he was still Kid Souls, and
it was us. Okay, yeah.
𝗟𝗏𝗃, NOS, and he
maybe
was
like
he
from
had
like Nosferatu.
Like something like that. Where he would drive this old school type truck or like car, and he would like lure children
to Christmas
land.
Yeah,
he called it Christmas land, and he would take the kids through the bridge to this, and then they would disappear. So you had a lot of lost children, and he would do it to get younger and keep his youth.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you ever get a chance to see it, it's one season. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but that one season was.
But the bridge looks like that because this girl is trying to rescue her brother.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, rescue kids or something.
I think it was her
and then she has to go through that bridge. She has like this magical power. She goes to the bridge and she ends up in Christmas land.
Yeah.
And the bridge disappears. But it's only sometimes though. It's not all the time.
It's only certain people can see it.
Yeah, and it's not all the time for her.
And it's not all the time. She has to generate. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's really good. You guys should watch it.
It's pretty
good.
If
you have nothing else to watch.
I haven't heard of that. Yeah, no, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
for sure. So there was kids when we got there. There was kids down that river, and they were like,
close the door, baby.
I don't know. There's like what do you call that? Like where has that?
Nos,
it's kind of like a creek. They were in the creek. Yeah. Nos. I think it's NOS, right? You said. Sounds like
Nas like the rapper.
Oh wait,
the best rappers ever. I think it's
maybe
Nas like
NOS.
Yeah,
just get it. Come on, what's your season?
Let me see.
Where's Nas one?
Oh,
maybe there's more seasons.
Maybe
we don't know.
Yeah. No, it says will there be a season three? So it might be season 1 and 2.
Show them the cover.
Let me see I'll show you a picture what it looks like.
I'll show you a picture what it looks like, guys.
No.
There's different screenshots, but
no, that's a dumb one. That's not showing the fucking.
What do you want to show?
That one isn't that the fucking like the main one? I don't know if that's the one.
I don't know,
but just taking a picture on Google.
This is what it's for. I mean, this is what it looks like. Hang on.
Just so they know how to spell it.
Oh, Nas. Yes. Yeah, so it's Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, the vampire. Oh, I've never heard of that.
That's a crazy way to spell it.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna look that up.
It was a really good show. I started watching it and I got hooked on it.
Where was that on? What network?
Netflix, I think.
No, it was it AMC.
You just added it up, dude.
Because I'm gonna watch it on my pirating app. Government. Anyways.
Stop. White people now pirating. Oh my god, we're gonna get canceled so hard.
Hey, go check it out. Just watch maybe like an episode or a preview and see if it's something you would get. AMC on the.
AMC.
I mean, Sierra.
Sierra,
AMC.
did you watch it? Maybe Sierra looked it up. Yeah, I'm gonna look that.
She's like, he's taking too fucking long. Let me look myself.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I recommend it. It was good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sierra.
And then it just disappeared. But then I get to see that what I'm reading. It says they're anticipating a season 3, so it was good.
So maybe this.
Oh, that's good. It's not on Netflix. They'll get something good and they'll cancel it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she heard about it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
really
I forgot about that show.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh.
So in the middle, I got like negative stuff in that kind of. Oh, so back to how people go on.
Sorry, we should totally change the subject. Fucking threw you guys way off. Sorry.
I'm alright. I'm like, where am I? I heard that people when they go down that path, they get like scratches. They feel,
Wait, the path to the water where the white boys go?
Yeah.
Where they
What?
Stop. The creek.
The creek.
Yes.
Where the people go.
No, where the white boys
Where
go
the
do their
people
thing.
go.
Where the white boys go
Where
do
they
their
do
thing.
their thing.
Is that what you did?
The
There's something happening.
They go, yeah, so they get, I don't know, I kind of find that crazy. They get scratched.
So is it a long path
wooded.
or is it like short? Is it like
No, it's not that long. No, it's not that long at
Maybe
all.
like a couple minutes of walking.
oh okay.
Yes, James, you guys are crazy. I wanted to go down there. I was like,
I'm half white, so I can say that.
I know, I'm half white too. So
I'll say, let's see, hey, what power? Girl power.
And what does that say about me that I was following her down there?
come on. So a lot of people get scratches there. They feel like they have to like run out of there. They feel sick,
Like
which is
anxiety,
crazy.
like
Yeah,
that.
like a lot of anxiety.
Just like just from that little path.
In that little path. So they say a lot of people
Wow.
think there's just something dark in that pathway
Vicinity.
in that area.
Yeah.
So midway going towards the end of that bridge while he was in the front, you get like a smell, and it wasn't all the time, which was weird. It smelled like kind of like death, like a little bit like that weird like
a sulfur.
bad smell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then that's when like the thing will kick off and it'll be like, get out of here, leave. Like, I don't know. I forget what did you get on the when you did the EVP.
Leave now.
Yeah, everything was just like get out, like leave. And I was like, bro, you must be tired. Why even say that? There was people parking and go like 24/7. There's people there.
Whole ass family.
Yeah, families and all that shit to
In
go
an
see that
RV.
historic bridge.
There was a whole ass RV though.
Wait, so can you
Yeah,
And you're
drive
taking
over
us
the
like-
bridge? Can you
Huh?
drive over the bridge?
No.
No. Can you walk
No,
over
because
the
it
bridge?
was decommissioned back in the 80s.
I've
Oh,
captured
wow.
a soldier of fox face on a fox face. That's
But
crazy.
can you walk on it or no? You just can go and
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a
you
picture?
can walk on
you can walk
So I
on
was doing that,
But-
walking.
They at this point they believe that it would be too much weight.
High adventures.
Hello.
Yeah, it's probably not safe for any vehicles.
No,
Any
hell no.
vehicles,
Yeah.
it's too much weight.
Yeah.
For people, it's fine. We saw some lady like bike riding through there.
Oh yeah.
But imagine a vehicle or like we saw an RV.
No
That
way.
thing will make that thing collapse
No,
Yeah.
All these
in
little
no
ass
time,
things.
you know?
I forget.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I think I have it here now that. Let me look.
It's it looks like a pretty bridge. It looks nice. It looks new. Like they took out.
They've
Really?
repaired it and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But
I legit when
it was built in
telling you-
1852.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
reconstructed in 1996.
Wow.
Right. I think
it's really, really
Walmart did like some type of donation thing to
I
it
did
as
read
well.
that. Yeah.
You know, it'd be funny if that bridge is from the show.
Ah, Google sees.
There's another bridge that looks just like this. That's up
Because
there.
it looks exactly
So,
like that with the water.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
it could
Okay.
be. You could be right.
You should Google that.
Careful.
Find out like where that
Why are
was.
you drinking a soda when you're sick, dude?
The
Mm.
more you know.
You be drinking
Don't
soda,
drink
kid.
soda when you're
You
sick.
have it a bit.
Oh yeah. You know what? You're not supposed to.
Mm-mm.
No,
Who said you can have
the
one?
carbonation.
Box Uncle perhaps. Oh, so you know what was cool? So this is
Drinking a
the
Fanta.
folder script that I was using, right?
What is
That's
that?
the device, the polter script, which looks like the
Looks like
not
something you
looks
stick
like,
under your
it's
engine.
like
Check into the
oven.
light.
So
Who said that? Jim. I think Jim. He said it looks like something you stick on for your check engine light.
oh yeah, like the little box where you find out what's wrong with your car. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks very mechanical.
Yeah.
The check engine reader.
Yeah. So I had asked, I said, can you tell me? So he
What's
was
wrong with my car?
no. I was like, can you tell me something
What's wrong
about
with my
this
car?
bridge on this device, right? On the device I have in my hand. That's what I say. Like, device I have in my hand, just talk to me through this device. It, can spit out any word. Tell me something about this bridge. So then the first word that comes up, it says box. And I was like, I'm like, yes, this box, like this thing I have in my hand. Talk to me through this shit, right? And then it said that after that it said paraforce, but it's not a paraforce, it's a polter script. But that they do have something called a paraforce.
Right. Oh, and
Yeah, they make a lot of. I have one of the red
similar
ones.
to- similar
Like,
to that
it
one?
could be that
No,
in
it's
word
just
bank, that's
funny.
possibly the word that's closest to polter script as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was so
No,
weird.
Paraforce makes. We have.
I think it's the line.
It's box. He says the run button a brown box. That's Paraforce. It's like a.
So
they make their own-
paraforce, yeah, that's the device, like the line of it, right?
Yeah.
So like so if you look at Paraforce, which is the company is
Wait, does
Ghost Hunters
Paraforce make
equipment-
that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think that's a Paraforce
Yes,
brand.
they do, because when you
Yeah.
turn it on, it says that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think that's
I
Paraforce.
thought that was wild. I was like, yo, what the hell? So like they do like the music box. Of course.
I have their music box, the big rectangle looking thing. Yeah.
You have that one, or you have the coffin? They're the ones that
No,
make the
I
coffin.
don't have the coffin. I have the big rectangle.
They make rampods and they have
Mm-hmm.
the polter script.
Yeah.
So
and
when
then
it
I have
said that, I was like, it said box, and I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, talk to me through this box. And then it said Paraforce. I was like, well, that's pretty fucking crazy because I haven't gotten that on there.
Ghost Hunters
Like,
equipment.
it would say,
Shout
like, what do you
out,
mean?
man. We can do an ad
Yeah,
for
right.
you guys. We can
Yeah,
sponsor the
they would
show.
say, you want me to say something in the Paraforce device? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, then
Like,
after
you do
that,
this one?
so the
Yeah.
well, what came after that, what I said was uncle,
Mhm.
and then it said perhaps, and I was like, I don't know, who's uncle, and perhaps sure, like it was trying to talk, but
Oh,
other
wow.
than that, it was just like leave. It was just it was very standoffish. It didn't really say nothing much. Also, one thing I did want to before we wrap up, because it's gonna be 2 hours. One thing I thought it was super cool.
Oh yeah.
So there's this. I can't remember the name of the people. Oh wait, hold on. Digital. Okay, so they call it a digital spirit board, but it's the people who make this Vortex Ghost Gear. Okay, that's.
I never heard of that. Let me see.
Yeah, look at that. But this is a Ouija board, right? And this shit is so cool because it's motion sensor. So look at this.
What?
Dude, it's
Ouija
badass.
Vor like with the V, like Victor?
VORTEX.
Oh.
Wait,
So
wait, that's a Ouija board?
yeah, he made a big ass Ouija board, and then so when motion sensor, as far as like where you all you have to do is like hover over it and it'll light up. So the theory is like, you know how REM pod or whatever has the motion sensor, like if it goes near it, it's gonna light up whatever word it wants. That
Yeah.
was so fucking cool. So he was showing like he was going over, he wasn't touching it, not
Oh,
physically
so
touching it.
But it was like,
He's just going over the sensors and it will
Yeah.
light up whatever word or like not word but letter. I thought that
Oh,
shit was
wow.
so fucking
is he on
cool.
Instagram or is it like a website?
I don't know, but I know Vortex Ghost Gear. Maybe on try Facebook.
So with that, you wouldn't have to. There's no like.
You don't touch it, like so
there's
you
no-
have
yeah,
spirit
exactly.
manipulated.
Yeah.
He was just demonstrating, yeah.
Yeah, I told him I was
Yeah.
like, can you show me how that works? And then so that's why I video recorded. I was like, oh my god, that
Okay.
is so crazy.
Sick.
right.
Yeah, it's big, but it's
That's
dope.
that's
Dude, I
actually
shouldn't
one of
even
the
look.
coolest things
Yeah,
that
but I wouldn't
saw
mess with
there.
that either. I don't like Ouija boards.
I shouldn't even be looking because I'm gonna want it. Fucking shit.
No, I
I
don't
see it,
know
I'm
if he
like,
sells
I
that,
want
but he has other stuff. But that was like he had that on display. You know, like they have the table there, they had display and stuff. And I was like, you got to show me how that works. But that thing is badass, my friend. Very cool. But no, he sells music boxes. He sells a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is their device. Like these people, they're also investigators, and they use that. So
Next to Static Com, that's probably one of the coolest things that was there.
it says no planchette, no human interaction, digital spirit board. That's what it's called. So
Nice.
maybe on there.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, but I don't know if I would mess with it.
No, I mean I wouldn't buy it, but I don't mess with that.
I would.
Vortex Ghost Gear. Joy's like, I'm right up that, Andy. Vortex Ghost Gear. Yeah, they're on Facebook. I got them right here right away.
Look at my Ouija board. So I can show them my Ouija board. I don't think I've ever showed you guys my Ouija board. Does anybody know who Overnight or TFLI is on YouTube? I'm still
Overnight.
yeah, I'm looking at their ghost equipment. I gotta stop, dude, because I'm gonna fucking be like, can you guys buy that for me for Christmas? Everybody pitch in.
Ooh, Yvette says she ordered something like that, like a Ouija board. What'd you order, girl?
Wait, I ordered some.
That's limestone. Let me tell you, that thing was so cool. Like seeing it in person, I want to see it. I want to see it in action. Like I would like to see that at an investigation.
Can you bring that to me first?
That's just dope.
Yeah.
That thing's big. It's like the size of a
Super
table.
big. It's like a briefcase.
Yeah.
Taking a briefcase.
For real.
Oh my god, babe. Fucking there's dog hair all over it. Just sitting there connecting dust. So this is my Ouija board. It's like real wood.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were selling this.
That's nice.
Ouija board. Yeah, and it has like I used it now. It's like a little wood
Ooh.
plank. I mean, it's nice. And it says Overnight at the top.
Yes, Yvette.
Yeah.
That's pretty though.
It is pretty.
I like the designs and everything on it.
And I like that it's solid wood. It's not one of those particle boards underneath.
Well, the OG ones I think were solid wood.
Yeah. It's a little dusty. But yeah, it's cool. The only thing I don't like is this. I feel like it's a little
tiny,
dirty.
too tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like way. To me, it's too like way small there than what the fuck is the number? See how small that is to the number?
The back of the first page.
What you said? Yeah, I know it's too small.
Yeah,
right?
it's too small. They need to make it bigger.
I always thought it was hard to read that, anyways. Like, because
Yeah.
you have to be like right on top of the window to see like what letter it is.
Yeah.
We bought one at the Bash. It was oak and handmade. I can't read it like that. We bought one at the Bash. And it was oak and handmade, and then.
You know where you guys can find cool ass Ouija boards? Antique stores. Sometimes if you look at antique store, they have really nice solid ones.
Solid ones that were already bewitched.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You can stay right there.
Nice.
I'll look at it and be like, oh, look how cool. Next aisle.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy a Ouija board from like one of those antique places because you don't know where it came from.
Jim has them all over his house.
Exactly.
Remember? Oh, they're nice.
I know. And that's why I was
I
like,
like
is
it
your
for the aesthetic.
place haunted?
Yeah, like I like it for the aesthetic. I want to mess with them, but I like for the. I think they're full of shit anyway. To be honest with you, I think they're full of shit.
Listen, they could be full of shit, but I ain't gonna fuck around and find out either. You know what I mean?
I think if I was to play by
Joey's
myself,
like,
I do have a story though. I ain't gonna lie about. I made because I know it's coming up to minutes. So when I was a kid, before the paranormal thing was like really big, I made this homemade Ouija board out of cardboard, and I made a little thing. And I remember I made, the old school desk that you get in one side.
Yes, I love it.
I had one, right? So I'm sitting in my room. I must have been like 10, 12, 13. I don't know. Sitting in my room and I was asking questions. I was like, dude, it's feel the spirit. Dude, spirit.
Hey, dude,
I said,
you here with me?
Dude, you're here. I was like, if you're here, make something like, do something like touch me or make my legs go up or do something, right? Next thing you know, I'm lifting my legs up, just waiting. You know how you like bored, you're just waiting. Why did my legs start floating up? Like they felt like they just kind of floated up. I threw that shit the fuck out of my house. I was like, all right, I'm done.
My
Period.
gosh.
Done deal. It could have been me though, but
The next thing you know, she had a miracle pregnancy.
Because your leg was up.
Yeah, we have fucking gynecologist appointment.
It's time for your checkup. No, she was a child,
Yeah.
people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. That's crazy. You know what? And it's funny too because all those deaths back in the day, like how you're saying, it's all wood.
Yeah.
And all that shit holds energy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, super cool.
Yeah, I
Everything's
wouldn't
old
mind
and everything's haunted.
You Ouija boards in our walls.
Caso cerrado.
Yeah.
All right, guys. For next week, we have if she's still on here, we have Chaz.
She did
part
mention it.
two.
Yeah, she mentioned it in the chat. She'll be on next week too.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, so she's gonna be back on. Super excited to
So
have
she
her
has
on.
lots to talk about. So I'm excited to
Yes,
hear.
she recently went to St. Albans also, just like Yvette, James, and Black Smoke.
Oh, okay. I know she did the Mackey Mansion.
And she went to Bobby Mackey's.
Yeah.
And it's about to
Oh,
close
not Mackey.
down.
Yeah,
so-
not Mackey Mansion. Yeah, Bobby Mackey's. Yeah.
So
They're
I'm
tearing it
interested to
down. I
hear
didn't know
about
they were
Bobby
tearing it down. I did not know they were tearing it down. I didn't know they were tearing it
Yeah.
down.
I know. So I was asking some people at the bash also about that, but was it Debbie?
Debbie might know.
No, was she going? So somebody was going. Right
I heard it was
before they were
really expensive though. I heard it was like the Conjuring
They
kind
could
of.
tear it down. It was like they're not gonna tear it down. Then they were gonna tear it down, and they were like, "No,
Uh-huh.
we're just gonna do something else." And now it's like they're just gonna bulldoze that shit. I don't know, whatever.
No,
I
it
wonder
wasn't
why.
Debbie.
No, it wasn't me. Who the hell was it? Man, I don't-
Somebody we talked to were saying they were going to be one of the last people to investigate before it gets torn down.
Dude, I can't remember.
I thought it was her. Wasn't it her? No.
Thank you, Yvette. Man, I don't know. Too many people in that weekend. It's a blur. I don't know who it
It's
was.
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We recommend that you folks go and check it out.
Bro, hell yeah.
We'll be
The
out
Gettysburg?
there.
Yeah.
The
How
Gettysburg,
long were
and
you
it's
guys out
just
there? You guys were out there 2 full days, right? Two full days.
I mean, they go Sunday too, but at that point, a lot of people are already
You got to go
left.
back home. Yeah, you got to go back to
Yeah, but
work.
home.
We got to get back home.
I had to work.
Yeah.
He had to
Yeah.
work literally Monday. I didn't go back to
Mhm.
work till Tuesday morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that day sucked because on the way back home, my ear popped.
Yeah, he had.
I
a
guess
bad-
because of the
Oh.
altitude. And
It's really high up there.
And the next day, I guess I slept on that side where the ear that popped. I slept on it that night. I was the next day I couldn't.
He
really
said he
hear
couldn't
much.
hear. He was like clogged, and I
Clogged?
kept getting a lot of
Oh.
that. I mean, I don't get that too often, but normally I bring gum anyways
Yeah.
because I'm used to that. But that was probably like the time I felt like the most where it was like so like annoying almost.
So how long is the flight?
Ashley,
2.5 hours.
Okay. I could do
Yeah,
2.5
it was
hours.
fast.
It's longer. Yeah.
The flight back
Convince
was
her to
actually
go.
faster.
Convince
Yeah.
her to go, Jen. Armando.
If it wasn't fucking a
Let's
5-hour
go,
flight,
let's
I
go.
would
dude,
be
you
there.
will love it. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful over there. Like
So can you go just
I wouldn't
anytime?
live there, but I love all this shit over there, huh?
Can you go anytime, or does it?
Yeah, you can go anytime. I mean, there's people in Gettysburg right now that didn't go to the bash and they're there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I actually know.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so one last question: what do they let you take on the airplanes? Like as far as equipment, do they let you take everything?
You can take whatever. Like
I don't know.
I took everything on my carry-on, if I'm not mistaken. And the only thing I checked in, because I flew Southwest. So Southwest, if y'all don't know, you can check in 2 bags free.
Oh, really?
Doing a service for you guys.
Yeah, which is the only
Mhm.
airline I know that does that shit. And I only put like my clothes and shoes in that, but like equipment wise, and it's not really much. I just put that on my carry-on. You can take whatever the hell you want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you can carry it on
You
with
take
you?
everything on planes. You have no idea, huh?
Mhm.
Really? Even
What?
though there's batteries?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you can get your phone and shit, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
One of my team is flying down to West Palm Beach when we come down next month.
Let's do it, Debbie.
I flew Southwest to Texas and took all my equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
never
you
knew
can
that.
take
I
it.
never knew. Yeah.
You know,
But you
like
took it
these
on
people like
As a carry-on, you said?
I did it at the carry-on just because I didn't want to like banging around. Like I'm carrying
Right,
it.
right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, for sure. Because that's just expensive.
you know, I had some like an extra change of clothes just in case I didn't get my bag, and then I had like my books and my purse and then some equipment in there. I was fine.
Mm.
He could have done the same. Like,
I took my DR60s,
oh wow.
Yeah. I didn't know you could carry it on. Cool. That's good to know.
but no, like the reason why I'm saying it is because DR60s, my batteries were in the thing. She told me that I could take them, so I took the batteries with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I
before I used to
wonder,
be like, I used to think, oh, you got to get rid of all the batteries when you take stuff.
that's what I thought too. I'm like, do you have to check it
Yeah.
in or can you carry it? I've
No,
never,
no.
yeah.
At all.
No, you're
That's
good.
good. Cool. Okay.
Dude,
That's
the
when
plane-
I
it wasn't
decide to
bad.
fly. I ain't flying
You
anytime
know,
soon.
so Armando is terrified about flying, just like Joy.
Me too. Armando, I'm with
But
you. I'm scared.
It was,
Yeah.
it was okay.
But your boy
I don't
did
like,
it.
on top of that, I don't like the claustrophobicness of the fucking airplanes either.
Oh,
You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
just can't do
I'm already
window
like
seats.
nervous to fly and then being so claustrophobic, like, and then I'm really bad. Like when my anxiety goes, I get fucking bitchy. Like I turn into a holy fucking bitch.
There was
Not
one
to, I don't
lady.
take it out on everyone, but you can see the resting bitch face, like
There
on
was
100. You know what I mean?
there was
Like you
one
say
lady
something wrong, and I'm like,
that
yeah.
was like that. Like I knew I can see what was going on with her, and people were looking at her like, bro, what is wrong with this lady? But I can tell like she was either very extremely nervous and does not like flying, and she was like
Yeah.
about to lose her shit, and I was like, oh great. But she was literally on the verge of crying. She was actually, I think she fucking cried a little bit because she was like doing all this crazy shit, and I was just like watching her. I was like, oh my god, please don't delay this crap.
No,
because
yeah, I
this
don't
lady's having a
cry, but I
meltdown.
do get bitchy. I do get mad. I turn into
Dude,
a.
she was all over the place. But I mean,
Mm.
there's people like that. They're extremely scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why when we go to Disneyland, I go
Take a
late as fuck.
Xanax.
Yeah, Xanax. Yeah, I need to take one when I go to Disneyland because
She won't wake up. She'll be like, where we landed?
when I think my doctor gave me something, but I was like, I ain't take this shit. Like I'm weird. I need to know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be loopy. I don't know what the fuck
Exactly.
is-
There's people
like I
that
don't
like
have any
knock out.
control over this shit anyway. It's not like I'm flying, but
At least you want to know when it goes down.
They just had
Yes.
something on a plane. What I don't know what airline, but the dude that he tried to like attack one of the stewardess.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
He tried to sexually assault her and then open the door and then he was like yelling,
On Xanax?
like I'm saying. It was just recent. I just read it this morning.
Oh wow.
It said he
Oh
tried
wow,
to
no, I
sexually
didn't see that.
assault one of the stewardesses and opened the door to the plane. They had to land or some shit.
Was he on,
Of course.
was he on Xanax?
They just showed him with no shirt on, and then somebody was holding him. People were holding him.
Oh my god, it was probably Spirit Airlines. They're all fucking crazy.
Yeah, our youngest daughter's boyfriend wants to be a pilot, so he's going to school to be a pilot. He's flying these little bitty planes, and I'm
Hell
like,
no,
you better
really?
never take my daughter on that little ass shit.
Oh yeah.
I better never
little
hear
tiny
you take
planes?
my daughter. Yeah, I was like, nope.
I don't trust those. I trust those less than I do the like a commercial airlines. The little small planes.
Yeah, they're like single engine, or I don't even know what the hell.
No,
Yeah,
single engine.
Yeah, you're done. with that.
yeah, no.
James,
No,
took him
no,
14
no.
hours driving, but yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't live too far from a neighborhood that was is it called the Cerritos crash site? We're like 20-30 minutes away from where the like maybe 20 minutes from the Cerritos crash site where a whole neighborhood was taken out by a plane.
Like a
You
big
guys didn't
plane.
hear the story? Yeah.
No.
It was a little plane that crashed. This is like before they had all the rules and regulations. I guess some little plane was like, it was his first time in the air or like in the area and didn't know. And he ended up crashing into a commercial plane landing in LAX.
Damn.
I don't know. You probably, yeah, something like that. And it took out a whole fucking neighborhood, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
there
crazy.
goes nightmare fuel for me. And
Yeah.
on that note,
Oh, no, like,
we will
this.
go ahead and
But since
wrap
then, they
it up.
changed everything.
I'll tell you one thing. I would never live by an airport. Like,
Me
Yeah.
neither. Yeah.
It's
We
not
got
happening
military
because-
jets like flying around. Yeah, it's scary as fuck. Yeah, we get the helicopters.
no, I
and yeah,
don't trust them before anything else.
yeah. I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, not by airplane, no.
Armando's gonna be, if he dreams, I'll let y'all know tomorrow if he had a nightmare about like planes.
that this might be the last week that I am on this show. But till then, I guess you'll have to tune in next week and find out if I'm still here or not.
Yeah, just wake up.
Have a
And
freak
be like,
out.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yes, that shit.
Doesn't matter.
Just like John Cena, you won't see me anymore. Joy and Joey, where can the good folks find you?
All our links are listed right here on the what is that called?
No, it's right.
And there too.
Yes.
Right there, right there.
Oh, right there.
And then Jen and Armando are right. Where am I? I guess I can't reach your side.
You can find us at 305 Paranormal on IG,
Oh, there you go, right there.
TikTok, and YouTube.
Oh, look, he's going through
Hey,
it.
you did it correctly. Yes.
Nice.
That would be like,
You can find me exclusively if you guys want to check
thank
me
you,
out.
Dentex.
Mr. 305 Paranormal on IG and Facebook. Again, like the beautiful Jenny was saying earlier, Chaz will be our guest next week.
Yes.
So tune in for that.
And you will
we're gonna
find
get
us
to
both.
catch up with her.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you'll
sorry.
find us still here. Maybe me. I don't know.
There's a camera.
But on that note,
And everybody check out Joy's last video that she have on YouTube, all right?
Thank you.
check her out.
Yes, please. Let me know you like it.
Yes. All
Check
right,
out the
guys,
fart.
Have a good night. Have a good week. Check out Joy.
The fart is the top of the show. Huh?
No.
Well,
Bye, y'all.
bye, everybody. Have a great week. Thank you for joining us again.
Tribal Chief, welcome back.